Police Chief Ed Jackson is condemning overnight violence in Annapolis after a quadruple shooting left a Baltimore man dead. 2 teenage girls and another man were injured. WMAR 2 News' Ray Strickland has the details and the frustrations from the chief.
During a news conference earlier today, Annapolis police chief was visibly upset as he was on the scene of this shooting. He says it's far too much gun violence happening not only in his city but other places as well, adding his department is going to use every tool in its toolbox to bring whoever did this to justice.
If you hear the sound of my voice, I'm very frustrated.
Police Chief Ed Jackson says he's concerned with the gun violence in Annapolis after a quadruple shooting left 1 man dead and 3 others injured.
Yeah, under my watch, any time we have this level of violence, first of all, you hope you have no violence, but when you have this level of violence, for me personally as a police chief, it's very, very frustrating.
Annapolis police say the shooting happened overnight a little after midnight. Officers responding to the 100 block of Clay Street after a report of shots fired. When they got there, they found a man shot multiple times behind a home in the area. Police identifying him as a 28-year-old Baltimore man named Sean McGowan, who died on the scene. Shortly after is when officers went inside the home and found 2 17-year-old girls also suffering from gunshot wounds. Both were rushed to area hospitals and are expected to survive. The 4th shooting victim, a 26-year-old man, is also expected to be okay.
It's far too much gun violence. Every jurisdiction suffering from it in this pandemic. Annapolis hasn't been immune to it, unfortunately.
Chief Jackson says an argument and fight at a party in the area may have been what led up to the shooting.
When I looked at the houses and saw what appeared to be bullet holes, I'm thinking, oh my God, who slept in that front room? That could have been a kid who has their whole life ahead of him and could have potentially been a victim.
He described it as senseless and horrific, saying mental illness, poverty, and drug addiction need to be addressed in order to get the crime under control.
When you have hopelessness, you're going to have crime.
As for this latest act of violence, the chief says the department will do everything in its power to solve the case.
You know, every tool that's available to us, literally, we're looking at now, camera footage, anything.
And the chief also says, as of right now, police do not know the exact motive in this shooting. So if you have any information, any details about what happened, he's urging the public to give police a call to help them solve this case. Reporting in Annapolis, Ray Strickland, WMAR 2 News.